Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kodash. Thou were honest elder apostles, a great millstone, and taught me this truth. And blessings all you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. This is just going to be a quick lesson here, a quick video. The brother Quam from the camp, he posted this video right here real quick. It says, Central Africans like a republic calls on Russia to train its army. All right, which is a prophecy. All right, according to Ezekiel 38 chapter. So I'm gonna let this video play, man. So Africans are calling Russia to train his army. Let's see.
Somewhere in Ukraine, others in Syria or Chechnya. Now, deep in the jungle, on the grounds of the abandoned palace of Africa's last emperor, Jean Bedel Bokassa, a Russian operation is underway. Masked Russian fighters. Somewhere in Ukraine, others in Syria or Chechnya. Now they're in the Central African Republic, training an army that has lost control of the country. They call this the Storm Danya exercise. Vladimir, not his real name, says discipline is one of the problems. Sectarian violence fueled by militia groups has divided Muslims and Christians. The Russians are training men who once fought each other to unite for a government too weak to secure its own borders. Sanctioned by a UN arms embargo, the army is ill-equipped. At the request of President Ouattara, the Security Council approved imports of Russian weapons last December. Now they're providing both arms and training. Launching an ambush on a building. They call this the Stormsdanya exercise. In a few short weeks, they'll do this with live ammunition to put the soldiers under stress. Now, they go through scenarios like this on a daily basis, trying to prepare these soldiers to deal with real-life events so that the government here can regain control of the country. Here to help is Valery Zakharov, the new special advisor to the president, dispatched by Moscow. While the UN-backed African Union initiative has stalled, Russia, together with Sudan, is trying to broker a peace deal between the 14 active militia groups.
The aim here is to avoid a bloodshed, so I've travelled the country and met with various rebel leaders to get them around the table.
In July, 3 Russian journalists were killed in Kar. They claimed these Russian instructors are in fact mercenaries working for a private security company called Wagner, which has close ties to the Kremlin. Zakharov denies these claims.
What Wagner? This is just an urban legend. These are Russian reservists, nothing more.
Whatever they are, 27 years after the fall of the Soviet Union, the Russians are stepping back in the heart of Africa, at a time when the West, and notably France, the former colonial power, is retreating. With more weapons and instructors on the way, this may be just the beginning. Nicholas Hawk, Al Jazeera, Baringo, the Central African Republic.
Which is beautiful, man. So let me get right to the scripture. Say, hey, at the fall of Soviet Union, 27 years, Russia is in Africa now, man. So let's get it real quick. Ezekiel 38 verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. So that's Russia. All right. And say, thus said the Lord God, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. All right. Turn Russia to that USSR days, the Soviet Union. All right. Turn their minds back. All right. It says, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, all right, that's Africa, all right, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and Togarmah, all his bands, is talking about Syria and Turkey. The house of Togarmah in the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So prophecy is taking place right now. This is Russia helping out these Africans, man, helping them regain their country, okay, from terrorists. So which is beautiful, man. The U.S. doesn't like this. All right, Russia and China are moving into Africa, man. They're buying up property. They're moving in, and those South Africans are kicking those European Edomites out of there. Okay, so hey, man, this is beautiful prophecy taking place. Ezekiel 38, and I believe that's 8. Be thou a guard unto them. And you see the scriptures we live in a time of prophecy, man. Be thou a guard unto them. Ezekiel 38 and 7. Well, with that, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Hashem Kakadash, double honor to the apostles, a great millstone that taught me this truth. And blessings all you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty.